The male inductee this year, born in Concord, North Carolina in 1975. And unlike most of the shaggers, most of the people that learned this dance at an early age, he didn't get into dancing from just dancing or watching people dance. He got into dancing through the music. It all began, in his words, with the music. His folks collected rhythm and blues records, old records, and by age 10, he could be found on Saturday mornings with his friends in Concord scouring yard sales and flea markets to search for vintage records. It wasn't until he went to Lake Erie, North Carolina, the location that they were filming the movie Dirty Dancing, that he was introduced to the shag. By then, he was a record buff and a music buff, but he finally found a dance that fit with the rhythm and blues that he loved. He became fully indoctrinated later on when he met Susie Beaver and a wonderful, wonderful band of junior shaggers. He spent summers working at the old clock shop with Reed Avery and Butch Metcalf, which I'm not too sure about that. At least he learned a lot more about the music. This led to dancing in numerous junior shag contests, dancing in the National Shag Dance Championships, meeting his wife, Holly. He won the non-pro division in the 2006 Nationals, and he became a member of the National Shag Dance Championship dance team. He continues to promote the dance, the music, and the lifestyle by DJing, competing in pro contests, and he serves on the board of the Beach Music Association International, and he's a permanent board of a member of the Hall of Fame Foundation. Jason Cagle.
Thanks, Bob. I guess I just need to start off and say I'm so appreciative to be standing up here, especially amongst all these folks. So I want to thank the board of the Keepers of the Dance for nominating me. And also, thanks to all the Hall of Famers for allowing the Keepers of the Dance to participate in this special event every year. It's pretty intimidating as I look around, because a lot of these folks are the people I grew up as a junior loving to watch on the dance floor. Names like George, Jeff, Little David, Willie G. Come to think of it, these are the people I still like to watch on the dance floor, so I'm not really sure how I fit in, but it's awesome to be up here. A little sad tonight that my wife Holly can't be here, but I'm happy to say she's doing better. If we have our way, she'll be back on the dance floor early next year. So, talk to her. But I was driving down here and I was thinking, what in the world am I going to say? And what does the Keepers really have to do with the Hall of Fame? And then it became pretty obvious to me, because when I think back over 20-some years ago, when I was a junior, I used to go every week to Groucho's, which by then was called Smiley's, and they had a junior shag night. And I remember I was there one night, and Jim Johnson was helping me with some of my steps, the duck walk, and this lady walks in, and Jim says, "Jason, you've got to go ask her to dance. She's a Hall of Famer." So I strolled across the dance floor, and I said, "Ma'am, would you like to dance with me?" And Jim said, "Oh, by the way, they call her Ziggy." Betty Ziegler looked down at me and she said, "Why, sure, I'd love to dance with you under one condition." And then she proceeded to take her shoes off and throw them in my direction. Well, what was I supposed to do? She's a Hall of Famer. She must have known what she was talking about, so I proceeded to put her shoes on. And out in the middle of the dance floor we went. The catch was that Ziggy had just showed up from her weekly tap dance class. So there I was in the middle of Groucho's in front of everybody, trying to do my basic in Ziggy's tap shoes while she laughed with glee until tears rolled down her face. But I'll never forget it, and there are so many wonderful memories from Hall of Famers, whether it was, begging Joanne Johnson and JoJo Putnam to come to Northwest Cabarrus High School because I thought all the other kids needed to see them boogie-woogie to the Deacon Moves In. I mean, what was I thinking? But they did it, even though I was a no-name kid. They showed up time and time again. And so as I was driving down here, I was thinking about what it means to me, and it really has a lot to do with all of you. And so I just want to say thank you, because there were so many Hall of Fame DJs and Hall of Fame dancers who influenced me along the way. And whether you guys know it or not, you all have influenced former juniors or other adults And by doing so, you've kept this thing going for over 30 years. And so as I stand here, I'm really humbled to be with this group of boogie woogie dancers. And you got our promise that we're going to keep it going for the next 40. So thank you.
Thank you. All right, folks, we can't get Crystal to dance because she's fairly walked, but we're going to let Jason dance for you. And since he doesn't have a dance partner, I think there's probably some keepers here that'll dance with him, maybe Nikki, Mandy, somebody. So Jason, get out there, Mr. DJ.
If the stars are gonna shine on with you, gonna be mine, yeah, tonight. It has to happen, darling, tonight. Oh, and this love will be true, yeah. Will you say I do? Oh, tonight. It has to happen, darling, tonight.
Yeah, I wish I was that elephant. He does a great job.